Sup, my precious students, and welcome to the third part of What If Deku was Arata Kasuga's Reincarnation. So I'm just gonna start off with the spoiler warning, like in every video. Just like it contains spoilers for the 27 manga, obviously anime. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into this What If. So the last thing that happened was the USA accident, not accident, but basically where they all got attacked and All Might like one-shotted Nomu because Deku like attacked him so much that the Nomu was almost dead. So we're gonna start off when Aizawa comes in and tells all the students that the sports festival will begin, and Deku's just really excited because he can like fight with other people. And yeah, so then his Asuma script when tells him like he could train to gain another magic. So he's just gonna train for 2 weeks, and he will get his third magic, the magic where he can teleport. That's from Lieselot Sherlock. So he can basically now teleport with. It takes like half a second to teleport, so he's basically stuck in one place for like a half a second. Then he just teleports. It's basically not an instant teleport, but it's pretty fast. So he just get this in 2 weeks of training, and in these 2 weeks of training, he's gonna meet with Uraraka and Momo. Because like they invited him to like talk, and basically they just wanted to see Deku because they fell for him, and they just teamed up basically because they know both of them want Deku. They just team up, and then we're gonna skip ahead to when the festival begins, and it's revealed that the first discipline is like the obstacle course. So what's gonna happen is just Deku's gonna troll everyone. He's just gonna activate his Magus mode at the beginning of like the thing, and he's just gonna teleport over the whole course. So basically he just evades every obstacle, and he just doesn't give a fuck. He just teleports the whole way around. So he basically just like, oh yeah, teleports. And also he now has the Trinity Magus mode, so he basically has like a new Magus mode. It's like a Trinity Magus mode. So yeah, he's just gonna teleport all around. Obviously Bakugo gets mad at him, or like, oh yeah, he's always why can he teleport now, and what the fuck? I don't know, he just gets mad like every time. And then he just wins. He just teleports around and just waits at the exit. And he just waits there and waits until he sees somebody and just passes through. So he basically just waits there for no reason. And then it's the second discipline where they have to like the cavalry battle. And Deku has the same team. Why? You may ask, because like they all know he's strong. But he will have the same team because they were the first one that went to Deku and like basically they were the first one to ask Deku if they could join his team, and he was just like, I don't even care who's in my team. So basically he's just gonna do the same thing in like in the obstacle course. He's just gonna teleport around, like, I don't know, maybe they would just throw smoke from the ground, like with Tsukiyomi's. I don't know what his name is. I only know his hero name, like Tsukiyomi. He's just gonna like the dust from the earth. He's just gonna like put it. He's just gonna use the shadow to create like dust, so they could like hide, and they just teleport around. And basically, no one could catch them, so they would just be the winner team, and obviously. So then it's and then he just waits because like the fights begin. He just waits, and while he while he walks out to the fight, he walks into Mina, and obviously the same thing is gonna happen. He's just gonna fall on her, on her boobs, and like she's gonna fall for him because harem anime protagonist. Okay, it makes sense. So Deku's just gonna fight Shinzo like in canon, and he'll just activate Mantra and try, like he obviously will first use his Magus mode, but only not the Trinity Magus mode, but like the one before. So he's just gonna activate Mantra Enchant and just throw him out the ring. Nothing serious, and yeah. And the other fights just go as canon, but like they haven't power up. Except for Bakugo's fights, his fights just gonna be like him winning, obviously, but he will just destroy them more. Like he has all for one, so he's basically just gonna destroy them even more. See in canon. Then Deku fights against Tojo, and he just fucks with him by teleporting around, and basically he would Tojo would just put ice everywhere, but she's gonna teleport in the air and around above the ice. He's just gonna fuck with him because like he says, why don't you use other power? You maybe have a chance to hit me when you use the other power. And Tojo gets mad at this, like in canon, and he is gonna use a second power, but when he uses it to teleport, it's gonna teleport in front of him and just gonna use Meteor Dragonor and just gonna shoot him out of the ring. So then the other fights happen, and like Bakugo obviously is then in the final, and this fight is gonna be hard for Deku, and he knows that Bakugo is pretty strong, so he immediately activates his Magus mode, like his Trinity Magus mode, and they're gonna fight, and Deku has to dodge a lot, and he has to teleport a lot, and Bakugo actually hits him a few times, but only like light hits. He doesn't directly hit him. Like his explosions hit Deku because they're like way stronger and way bigger. But in the end, Deku will like they fight a long time, and he just shouts at Deku, "Yeah, I'm stronger than you now," because he thinks like Deku is weaker than him because he always only has to dodge, and like I show you how strong I really am, and shit like that. And Deku's also gonna land some punches in like one or two punches to Bakugo with his Mantra Enchant, and after a few while Deku notices that Bakugo actually has a weakness when he's fighting, and he notices that like he is very vulnerable from the top because he only shoots his explosions and not on top of him. So basically what's gonna happen is he's just gonna teleport above Bakugo, and he's just gonna shoot his Meteor Dragonor at him, and just gonna get knocked out. And basically he wins, and he gets the first place, and just everyone is just like in the stadium is like shocked, and not shocked, but they are amazed for how strong Deku is and shit, you know, like the normal shit that happened. So yeah, no, not the normal shit, but obviously they are like very hyped at how strong Deku is, and when they go back to class, basically he has like a lot of requests from the the I don't fucking know. The name is like where the students go to train, and he has a lot of requests, like the most of them obviously because he's like super strong. And yeah, and then they are gonna choose their hero names, and basically I want you to decide what hero name he gets. I have two ideas. The first idea would be that his name's Astral Trinity, because like that's his demon form, like his demon form name. I don't know, like it's the name of his demon lord. That's basically how you explain it. And either that, or he's just gonna have the name Arata as a hero, just because, like, I don't know, he heard of Arata, and like, I don't know, he thought he was a cool guy or something, and basically he is just him. So either the name is Astral Trinity, or he's gonna have the name Arata. And yeah, that's basically it. And what I'm gonna say for this what if, that this time Bakugo will go to Gran Torino, and I'm not sure which one Deku goes to, but I will think it for next part. Maybe you can also write it in the comments into which one Deku should go, and yeah, you can just write it in the comments if you have any ideas for the next part. And yeah, I know this is pretty short, like 11 minutes, but I'm just gonna keep this part short and release another one as soon as possible. So see you on the next part on what if Deku was Arata Kasuga's reincarnation. And by the way, like the video and subscribe. Yeet!